I was afraid of you. A reading from Luke 19:20-27. Then another servant came and said, Sir, here is your mina. I have kept it and laid it away in a piece of cloth. I was afraid of you, because you are a hard man. You take out what you did not put in, and reap what you did not sow. His master replied, I will judge you by your own words, you wicked servant. You knew, did you, that I am a hard man, taking out what I did not put in, and reaping what I did not sow? Why, then, didn't you put my money on deposit, so that when I came back, I could have collected it with interest? Then he said to those standing by, Take his mina away from him, and give it to the one who has 10 minas. Sir, they said, he already has 10. He replied, I tell you that everyone who has, more will be given. But for as the one who has nothing, even what they have will be taken away. But those enemies of mine who did not want me to be king over them, bring them here and kill them in front of me.
Now we come to the third servant of the parable. He falsely claims that he knows the nature of his master. He says that his master is a hard man who takes away what he did not put in and reaps what he did not sow. But we have seen the master reward the previous two servants by giving them much more than the amount they returned to their master. The third servant acted out of fear based on a wrong assumption. He buried the mina because he could not be sure that he would be able to preserve what had been given to him, and did not want to suffer punishment for poor stewardship. How often are we immobilized by the fear of consequences or failure? We translate risk into probability and therefore are tempted to do nothing. This kind of behavior directly results from either no faith or low faith. Fruitfulness requires a certain level of risk. It is faith itself that neutralizes uncertainty and is the mainspring of action. The third servant was unfruitful because he knew his master was a hard man and his knowledge inhibited him from acting. If he had allowed faith to drive out fear, then he could have put his mina to work, just as the other two servants had done.